can dream the rest away. It's just a little touch of fate, it'll be okay. It sure takes its precious time, but it's got rights and so have I. Focus one thought at a time. I do not like the little breeze under my tent. I'm gonna sleep. It couldn't be a longer time. I feel like I'm walking blind. I have no arrival time. There are no.
Hey YouTube, Manpants here. And if you're watching this, that means that I'm gone now. Not gone for good, but for a long time. As some of you already know, I'm enlisted in the United States military. By the time you're watching this, I've already deployed. The point of this video is to let you guys know that the lack of content isn't due to a lack of trying, it's due to a lack of time. I deployed around this time last year too. The difference was a lot of you guys weren't around last year. I didn't get my first 1,000 subscribers until January. Now at the time that I'm recording this, I have 8,291. That's a lot of subscribers. The channel now has over 800,000 views. And we're well on our way to 1 million. None of this could have been possible without the good people at FromSoft, a few of my friends in the community, and most importantly, you loyal fans. Now I'm sure you guys might be wondering when I'm going to come back and all that good stuff, but to be honest, I don't exactly know that. A lot of you guys are probably wondering what exactly I'm going to be doing, and I can't exactly tell you that. What I can tell you is I'm going to help combat a terrorist cell known as the Islamic State, or ISIS. For those of you who don't know who ISIS is, you can go ahead and just Google them and I'm sure you'll learn a whole lot about them. There's not a whole lot I could tell you what's going to happen over the next few months, but what I can tell you is when I do get back, the Pants Party will be back on in full effect. Just because I'm stopping making videos for a few months doesn't mean I'll stop making them forever. When I get more time, I'll be able to make more. This channel started over a year ago now, and it's been a long road since then. It all started January of 2012. My channel started in June, but the Manpants story started in January.
We're discussing some stuff. We were discussing about tomorrow, what we're gonna do. And then we saw like people were saying like, oh, someone donated 1,250. I was like, what the fuck? That's not true. That cannot be true. You donated so much while there is no show going. Like, what inspired you? What's the story behind this?
I've been watching you for a couple of years now, Athene. So you've always been a big inspiration to me. You know, you've been an idol in the gaming community for a long time, and this Operation Sharecraft is like your big thing. So I just wanted to show my support for you and the gaming community.
It was shortly after Operation Sharecraft that I started my channel and started making videos and streaming on Twitch. I got into streaming and making videos thanks to Red Rosie and the Darker Souls community. They were the ones who pretty much taught me and guided me and got me my foot in the door. They were the ones who told me which capture cards to get and pretty much everything I needed to know. And they got me my first 200 subscribers. Shortly after that, I deployed to Sigonella, Italy. When I got back home, the first thing I wanted to do was go visit my family back in New York. And it just so happened that at the time, Athene was going to New York to be interviewed by multiple news channels to talk about gaming for good and what happened during Operation Sharecraft.
Hi guys, it's Athene, and you won't believe who I have here next to me. Matthew Backus. I don't know if people know about the story, but last year with Op Sharecraft, he is the one that donated more than $1,000, actually $2,000 to be exact, and made Maral cry, made us just go, what the fuck, like, who is this guy?
And then you asked me why, and I'm like, I don't know, I just...
You just want to help the kids, that simple.
You shouldn't have to ask, you know, why did you donate? You should ask people, why don't you donate?
Do you know that if you wouldn't have donated that day, maybe we wouldn't even have gone further? Like, not a lot of people realize that, but we were really struggling and we're actually considering to stop Op Sharecraft. And you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel. He only let me know now. What's your YouTube channel?
YouTube.com/Mr. Manpants. Mostly Dark Souls PvP videos.
And the rest is history. Athene got me my first 2,000 subscribers with that video, and I started making content regularly. Shortly after that, Dark Souls 2 was on its way out, and I had an idea that I wanted to start with a few other uploaders. If I had never got my channel plugged by Athene, I probably never would have started making Dark Souls 2 videos on the regular. I probably would have stopped my channel altogether because it's so hard to get off the ground with a YouTube channel nowadays, even on especially on Twitch. So my idea was to try and create a way to make it so that lesser known YouTubers could get known by the means of plugging channels on a main channel. I spoke with Dark Project Mayhem, FPS Snake, Disguise, Mr. I'll Forget, and a few other uploaders, and Firelink was born. Firelink was meant to be a channel where anybody could come and give us ideas that they wanted, or if they needed a bigger fan base, and they could come and get recognized for the hard work that they do. Firelink is still around, but it's just hard to organize everything that goes into the projects that Firelink is about. Anyway guys, that's all I got for now. I'll see you when I get back.
It sure takes its precious time, but it's got right, and so have I.